Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome to another episode of The Confessionalist. Now today's letter is from one best friend to another in regards to a tragic loss in one of their lives. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so this letter is to TH from JJ. You were my best friend growing up, and you still are now. Though not related by blood, we are sisters. We played, fought, made up, and always made sure to have one good conversation before we went to bed. And this was before cell phones, so actually we had our phones bolted on walls, and you had to use little rotary dials to make the phones. High school was different though. We did grow apart, but we still managed to find time to hang out every couple weeks. Something happened to you though, during the end. It must have been terrible. I just saw the way the light just left your eyes and you just become a shell of who you once were. And every time we tried to talk about it, you shut the conversation down and just shelled up. Looking back, I was actually very selfish because I became angry with you in secret for not allowing me to try to help. But I know that you were just trying to protect me from what was about to happen. One day you were sleeping over at my house and I saw them. I saw the scars, the scrapes, the bruises, the fresh bruises from the last abuse that you took, because you were a victim of long-term physical abuse. And it wasn't until the end that we found out that it had escalated to sexual assault as well. There was a long pause. We looked into each other's eyes and we embraced and cried for an eternity for what seemed like it was only about 10 minutes of doing so. I begged you to move in with me. I begged you to consider let's just move away and start a new life. Let's just move away from the families and find ourselves and find meaning. But you insisted that you had to stay and endure because your mother was in poor health and you had to make those sacrifices to make sure that she was taken care of. You said you would handle everything yourself and not to worry. Your funeral was a few months ago. I don't wish to give details, but you made that decision to take your own life. You never really had control of your life. Your abusive father took everything from you. Everything. But I do find some relief in the fact that you will never be in pain again. You will never have to wake up in fear about when you're going to get hit next. You'll never have to wake up with that soul-crushing anxiety of wondering if you're going to get raped today, if you're going to get hit, assaulted, and beaten today. You are at peace somewhere far above in the clouds away from this cruel world. You will continue to be loved, cherished, and remembered by everybody you touched. I love you, and we will fight endlessly to get justice for you. Love, JJ. Thank you so much for sending that letter in. That was a very powerful read, and I'm so thankful to get the chance to read that out for you. And I'm sure that lifted a little bit of weight off of your shoulders for you to get that out. Suicide is very controversial. A lot of people get mad at the person that did it, but we seem to forget that there must be an unimaginable amount of pain that person is going through to be able to make that decision. There's been a lot of TV shows, a lot of subjects that people think that dramatizes and encourages that behavior or those actions, but they really just don't understand. You just seem like such an amazing friend, and I think that your friend that's passed on is appreciating that and is looking down on you, smiling for the courage that you've displayed. And I wish you the best in life, and I really, really hope that if you have anything that you want to say, if you want to talk to me anytime, you have my contact information, please feel free to reach out. And we don't care what time of the day it is. It could be 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. We will respond. Please be safe, stay healthy, and please reach out again. Okay, so that's real, guys. Those are real stories that we share. They're real emails, real phone calls that we take, and we take great pride in being able to be that inner voice to people. So if you have anything to confess, express, get off your chest, please feel free to email xconfessionalist@gmail.com, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much. If there's anybody out there that needs to hear this, is that you are loved, you are wanted, and that you deserve your chance at life to be happy. If you feel any negative feelings, or you know anybody that's feeling those suicidal behaviors, we could prevent that and we could help. There is a national hotline, and their phone number is 1-800-273-TALK. They are the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, and they could help save a life. I'll paste the link in the description.